And as the name suggests, it is regarding the parasites. Do you know about the parasites? What are parasites? They are the organisms which derive nutrition from plants and animals without killing them. Okay, they live on them and survive. Okay, well, can you give me examples? The lice, mosquito, all these would be the parasites which do not ingest food. They directly live on the other living organisms and derive nutrition from the other plants and animals without killing them. Fine. So now you can write the definition for parasites or parasitic nutrition. Second one, parasitic nutrition. Some organisms derive nutrition. Some organisms derive nutrition from plants and animals. From plants and animals without killing them. Without killing them. Such nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. Such nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. Example, mosquito. Example, mosquito. Now we come to the third one. What is the third one? The saprophytic nutrition. Now we come to the third one, the saprophytic nutrition. Now what do you understand by saprophytic nutrition? In saprophytic nutrition, the organisms live on dead or decaying plants and other organisms. Such organisms are known as saprophytes, and such nutrition is called as saprophytic nutrition. Okay, can you give some example? Example, mushroom. Okay, now you can take down the definition for saprophytic nutrition. Some organisms live on dead and decaying organisms. Dead and decaying organisms. Example, example, mushroom. Example, mushroom. So you have understood all the different types of nutrition under heterotrophic nutrition? Yes, Riza? Hmm. Okay. You can add these examples on your chart. Recording बंद करिए. Apart from holozoic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and saprophytic nutrition, there are two more types of nutrition. Now, can you tell me what are those? Can you tell me? There are two more types of organisms other than the holozoics, the parasites, and saprophytes. They are the insectivorous and there are the symbiotic. Now, what are these? In this, the example is pitcher plant. There are certain plants which are insectivorous, and there is symbiotic. That is example. Okay, so these are two more types which are like just for your extra knowledge. It's not in this main answer of yours. Just if there is some extra question asked or something in thoughts, then you can answer this. It may not be in the main part of your answer. You can just write down the definition of insectivorous or insectivorous plants. So how do they? Because why we are mentioning this type? Why are we mentioning insectivorous plants? Because all the time we have been mentioning that plants are what are plants? Autotrophs, and they have autotrophic nutrition. Are you getting it? They are autotrophs. So there are the two main types of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. And the autotrophic nutrition is carried on by plants, and such plants are known as autotrophs. But there are certain plants which do not have autotrophic nutrition. That means they do not prepare their own food. They depend on other organisms or other insects. Such are the insectivorous plants. Okay, so they do not have the autotrophic nutrition. They come under heterotrophic nutrition, and the type is known as insectivorous. Fine? Clear? Okay. And again, in heterotrophic nutrition, there are three types: the holozoic, the parasitic, and the saprophytic. In the holozoic, we have the example human beings. In parasitic, the example is mosquito, and in saprophytic, the example is mushroom. And then what do you mean by holozoic nutrition? In this, the organism consumes the food in the form of liquid or solid from outside the body and consumes it and digests the food inside the body, right? But it does not happen in the case of maybe the other organisms like amoeba, which capture the food. You know what happens in amoeba? It captures the food, the pseudopodia grow, and they capture the food, and then they ingest it from outside the body directly. Okay, and they absorb the food from outside the body. So there are different types of organisms which perform different types of nutrition. In case of parasites, they do not, they live on the other organisms without killing them. There is the cuscuta, the lice, all these also depend on the other organisms and they live on the other organisms without killing them. Now, what are the saprophytes? Again, these are the organisms which live on dead and decaying organisms, like, for example, mushroom. Okay, now here we have one more example that was of symbiotic type of nutrition. This is the example that we did not discuss yet. That is about the honeybee. It will depend on the flowers. Now, why do we call this type of a nutrition symbiotic? Because there is the benefit of the flower as well as the bee in the whole process. Okay, so this is known as symbiotic type of nutrition. So, have you written the definition of insectivorous? Example, pitcher plant लिखा आपने? Okay, the next one is symbiotic nutrition. In this type of nutrition, the organisms depend on each other. In this type of nutrition, the organisms depend on each other. Because when the honeybee collects the honey, it not only helps itself, but it also helps the flower in the process. So we have covered a very important topic in nutrition. Now we go ahead with understanding about the autotrophic nutrition in example plants. Now we want to know that